the summit of shadows, when the silence tried to speak for the dead. He called it two kids fighting, but in the graveyard behind Zelenskyy, the names of thousands whispered a truth colder than diplomacy. They met on neutral ground, but the air in Kananaskis was thick with the breath of the fallen. President Zelenskyy stood tall in the conference hall, flanked by advisors whose eyes bore the weight of shattered cities and scorched skies. Across the table, the American guest arrived, smiling, shrugging, tossing off metaphors like two kids fighting. But something was wrong with the light. The moment he spoke those words, the room grew dim. A shadow passed, not from outside but from beneath. The temperature dropped, and a whisper began. No one else seemed to hear it, except Zelenskyy. The whisper crawled along the floor like smoke. It spoke in Ukrainian, in Mariupol's broken walls, in Bucha's silence. It murmured from mass graves and blood-stained hospital sheets. We are not children. We were defenders. We were mothers, sons, teachers, poets. Remember us, or we will not let you forget. And then the lights blinked, and for a moment the walls of the summit room melted, replaced by trenches, burning high-rises, crying children under rubble. The guest blinked, laughed nervously, asking if it was just a power surge. Zelenskyy didn't answer. He simply placed a photo on the table, charred remains of a playground hit by a missile. Diplomacy, he said, requires more than detachment. It requires a soul. Outside, the wind howled through the pines like a mother wailing. Inside, the shadows lingered long after the lights returned. Because in war, forgetting is the second death, and Ukraine refuses to die. Please like if you hear the truth beyond politics, comment. I stand with the living and the fallen to show solidarity. Share to remind the world this is not a game. It's survival. Subscribe for more chilling truths told in the language of the brave.